What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about why it's almost impossible to have a good night out with a narcissist. Stay tuned, like, and subscribe for more. Thank you.
I love you. Love you too. Like, I had such a good time tonight. It was a great, perfect night. It really was a perfect night. Just like nights like this, I love. I love nights like this too. It's just what? It's just what? You're in a good mood right now, and is it a good time to talk about I was in a good mood. Is it a good time to talk about what? What is on your mind? Why do you have to ruin a good night? What is on your mind? What? Trying to ruin a good night? You just said we could talk about it later.
I always want to ruin a good day. Never can have a good day with you. Never. I just don't know when is a good time to even try to talk to you. Just how about you stop living in the past and stop bringing old stuff up? How about that? It's not old stuff. It's just what? Nothing. So welcome back, y'all. I know y'all see the skits. Hope the skits don't trigger y'all too much. A lot of people put in my comment section, hey, that triggered me, Lee. I'm like, look, we gonna get these triggers under control, because if I can trigger you, I can control you. You know, y'all know, I coined that term right there. Y'all, if y'all see somebody say that, I made that up. But yeah, that skit right there is the fact that you cannot have a good night with a narcissist. Narcissists will always accuse you of ruining a good night when you try to have a conversation with them about something in the past. Or, it's not just trying to have a conversation about something in the past. It's also just the timing of it. It's just the calm. Just from my personal perspective, y'all, we would go out, we would have a good night, and I would always be on edge. Like, a lot of narcissists, including myself, are extremely paranoid people. I'm always waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm always waiting for the worst case scenario to happen. I'm always on edge. My paranoia has taken over my life sometimes, y'all. I talked to my wife about this. My therapist is like about this. Paranoia has almost taken over my complete life. I'm always thinking about what's the worst thing that could happen. So even on a date night, or having a good night out, or at a party, or a meeting, or something along those lines. I'm always thinking about worst case scenario. I'm like, this is going too good. Something's going to happen. Something's bad is going to happen. Something's bad. I don't know what it is. The waiter's going to try to assassinate me. Sometimes it's really stupid. The paranoia I have stupid thoughts with the paranoia. But I'll laugh at myself. Like, the waiter's going to assassinate me. Am I James Bond? It's something stupid that pops into my head. But mindset wise, I'm just like, I'm expecting something bad to happen, right? So I'm always on edge. My energy, I'm not in tune. I'm not present right there. I'm physically present, but emotionally and mentally, I'm checked out. So the narcissistic person could be physically present, but emotionally checked out of the date night, or or at the party, or at the group function, or at the meeting, or whatever, or during the holidays or birthday celebrations or whatever. Might be physically checked out. You know what I mean? So on the ride home, or when you get home and you try to have a conversation about something, or something does take a turn for the worse, it offers this weird type of confirmation bias to the narcissistic person. Like, I knew something was going to go wrong, and you just proved me right. So now you become the vessel and the outlet of my anger. The vessel is me, the outlet. You become the outlet for my anger and my frustration and my disconnect. So now, because you added to my confirmation bias, I knew you were going to do something. I knew something was going to go wrong. It was too good to be true. You brought up something for 6 months ago. You brought up something, your sister looked at me the wrong way. Your brother doesn't like me. Your dad hates me. Whatever the situation is, it doesn't have to be bringing up an old conversation. It could just be something like narcissistic people. It just could be something confirming their paranoia. Is why they could be ruining some of these good nights out that you're having. Something that confirms that something that's going wrong in my life, or something that's going wrong in my head. You just confirmed it. So now I'm angry. Now I'm mad at myself because I knew it. I'm mad at myself because I put myself into this position of going out with you, or going somewhere with your friends and family, or going to your graduation celebration, or going on a trip or on a vacation. I put myself out I did something vulnerable right now. And now I'm mad at you because I put myself in this position because of you. And now here comes the anger towards you. You're the reason I'm mad. So it seems like the narcissistic person is already ready to. I'm already on edge. Doing nights out, doing holidays, Christmas events, whatever it is, whatever you're doing with this narcissistic person, they are already on edge. It might not seem that way. You might be getting ready to leave the house. Y'all might clap some cheeks before you leave the house. Whatever's going on in the situation, y'all might be having the energy might be good before you leave the house. But once you leave the house, I'm on edge because leaving the house is my safe zone. The house is my safe zone for me to actually be myself, to kind of let down my own. I put my armor on outside in the real world. When I come home, I should be able to take my armor off. I should be able to be my real authentic self, which is why a lot of times in these types of relationships, you get a different version of the narcissist than the world does. We have on this armor or this Harry Potter cloak that allows us to cloak who we really are out there in the real world. But when we come home, we take it off and you see us for who we really are, right? So like I said, we are always on edge for something to go wrong, for something to happen. And when it does, we get angry because we get angry at ourselves. Like I said earlier, we get angry at ourselves for putting ourselves in this situation because we knew something was going to go wrong, right? We knew something was going to happen. So when it does happen, we're angry at ourselves. But how can we punish ourselves? We can't. We'll say something like, "I'm never going out again with you. I'm never doing this again. I'm never going over there again. I'm never taking you on another date night," or whatever it is. "I'm never going on another date night with you." But we have to let it out of our system. So you're the closest person to us. Our children are the closest people to us. So y'all get it the worst. You see what I'm saying? I'm mad at myself for putting myself in that predicament, for going out and exposing myself to the world, and I knew something was going to happen, and it did happen. And I'm mad at myself. So I'm mad at you. Everybody's going to get it. I'm not going to be the only person mad. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to be the only person whose night is ruined. I'm going to ruin everybody's night. You get the blame for it, y'all. Again, it's not like they are waiting for, like, y'all, it's not, you don't even have to do something wrong. Like your dad or your mom or somebody else, they can look at them a certain type of way or say something slick or make a joke at their expense, and they're going to take it out on you because, again, I put myself in this situation for being here. I'm angry at myself. I knew something was going to go wrong. So I got it. Because if I'm already on the edge, then I'm not going to be able to take a joke. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be able to process that joke correctly or process a look correctly. I'm going to take it in the wrong way. I'm already going to take it in the wrong way. You know what I mean? If I'm already perceiving things to be going wrong, then I'm going to take them the wrong way anyways. You see what I'm saying? Again, y'all need to remember, it's not your fault. I'm a narcissist. I'm not going to take unless you actually started an argument with that narcissistic person. But most times it's not going to be your fault. I'll say that. But I'm not trying to victim blame, but it's I'm just being realistic. Sometimes if you actually start an argument over something, or you get drunk and you start woo, you start acting crazy, you start hitting them or something like that. You see what I'm saying? But I know people are gonna say, "Well, Lee, they made us drink," and I'm like, this is not the video for that. But seriously, they're going to blame you because I'm punishing myself by punishing you because I put myself in this situation for you. I'm out here for you. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you. This date night is not for me. You keep begging and whining and crying and complaining and nagging about a date night. So I'm going to go out on date night with you. And then guess what happens? Something happens. I'm already on edge. Something happens. I get a perceived bad look. I perceive that somebody looks at me the wrong way. I perceive that you look at me the wrong way. I perceive that you're trying to start an argument. I perceive that you have negative energy towards me. I perceive this perception is everything. If I'm already in a heightened state of paranoia, then I'm going to perceive things to confirm that paranoia. This is why narcissists ruin birthdays, Christmas, events. This is why it's damn near almost impossible to have a real good night out, complete night out with a narcissistic person. It can start off on a high note and go low really quickly, really fast. You know what I mean? So you have to determine whether or not you want to put up with that for an extended period of time. Some people don't. Again, this is no judgment zone. This is, like I said, this is no judgment zone. This is the Planet Fitness of narcissistic toxic abuse channels. You know what I mean? But anyway, y'all, let me cut this thing short. The self-love journal, I Love Me, a self-love journal. I Love Me, self-love journal by Lee Hammock is available on Amazon. Check it out. Lee Hammock, I Love Me. Like and subscribe for more. And as always, y'all, mental illness is out. Peace.